What is free will according to Sartre? What does it mean to be free? Not just in the political sense or the everyday choices we make, but in the deeper, more existential sense of our very being. French philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre claimed that freedom is not a gift but a burden, a condition we cannot escape. He wrote, "Man is condemned to be free." But what did Sartre really mean? And why is freedom both a blessing and a curse? Let's dive deep into the philosophy of one of the greatest existentialist thinkers of all time. Jean-Paul Sartre was not just a philosopher. He was a playwright, a novelist, and an icon of existentialism. Existentialism is a philosophical movement that emphasizes individual existence, freedom, and choice. Sartre's magnum opus, Being and Nothingness, lays the foundation for his concept of free will. For Sartre, free will is not just about choosing between options. It's the inescapable reality of our existence. The moment we are thrown into the world, we become responsible for everything we do. And that responsibility, Sartre argues, can feel like a condemnation. To Sartre, freedom is not something we earn or are given. It's intrinsic to our nature. He writes that man is condemned to be free. But why condemned? Because freedom comes with no instructions, no universal guidebook. We are born into a world without inherent meaning, and it is up to us to create that meaning. This is where Sartre's philosophy becomes profound and unsettling. Without a preordained purpose, we must confront the weight of our own decisions. Every action, every choice, defines who we are. In Sartre's view, there's no escape from this responsibility. Even refusing to choose is, in itself, a choice. But not everyone is ready to embrace this freedom. Sartre describes a phenomenon he calls bad faith, the act of lying to ourselves to avoid the anxiety of absolute freedom. Imagine blaming society, destiny, or even other people for your life circumstances. That's bad faith. Sartre argues that when we deny our freedom, we deny our true nature. Freedom isn't comfortable. It's terrifying. It forces us to confront the reality that we are the authors of our own lives. There's no one else to blame, no higher power to consult, just us standing alone with the consequences of our actions. But Sartre's idea of freedom isn't just about burden. It's also about empowerment. By acknowledging our freedom, we gain the power to define ourselves. We are not bound by the expectations of others or the limitations of the past. We are constantly reinventing who we are, moment by moment, choice by choice. In this sense, Sartre's philosophy is not just a condemnation, it's an invitation to embrace life as an open canvas, where we can paint our own meaning, even in the face of uncertainty. So, what is free will according to Sartre? It's the recognition that we are free, whether we like it or not. It's the understanding that our choices, and the responsibility that comes with them, are what define us. But the question remains, is freedom truly a gift, or is it a weight we must carry? As Sartre once said, life has no meaning a priori. It is up to you to give it a meaning. The choice is yours. The freedom is yours. What will you do with it?